Now, around this point is where I deviate away from the rubric checklist. Uh, the root checklist wants me to go over the levels next, however, I will be going over the text next, since that is a vital part of the attractor mode, which will be the next topic of discussion. So, we have most of this code is straight from the flyweight demo that you showed us before. Our sprite sheet is very similar. Our glyph is very similar, with a few added functions, mind you, to just help it manually edit each of these values around and to get the appropriate information. Center font hasn't been changed much, if at all. We added in tilde for player, but other than that, it's more or less the same as what you had before. The one addition is glyph string, and this is basically a wrapper for the glyphs so that we can easily and effectively manage them. So we don't have to worry about positioning each of them. It does a lot of things for us. It takes in text and assigns the glyphs to that text. It can delete the last glyph, which is useful for the backspace on the player input. We can draw a string at a specified location, or if we don't give it a location, it simply draws it at the last place that string was at. We can also draw without any spaces, so that which is useful for the attractor UI, so that when the centipede passes over a seemingly blank area, the glyph, the space glyph does not block the centipede from being shown. And then we can register glyphs, which is basically just registering the glyph with the mushroom field, and having the mushroom field insert indestructibles at places where the glyphs exist. And that's all very useful for us, so that we don't have to create tons and tons of glyphs. I also want to go over quickly the explosions and the mushroom regen. So, the explosions, the pool and factory are very, very simple. Again, pool has nothing special, and explosion factory just has create and recycle. Explosion themselves is also very simple: update, draw, destroy, initialize, and a sprite. It doesn't even have collision. And basically, we just update our sprite, and if we're about to reach the end of the animation, we just destroy this. It's very basic, very bare bones. Same with regen. Pool and factory are bare bones. Create, recycle, that's it. Here, though, we have a few differences. Update, draw, destroy, a sprite. We also have maximum weight, which is a new thing. So, go into regen. Frame weight is max weight. So basically every update we subtract from frame weight. This is basically a pause between every single update of our animation, so that we can artificially extend how long every mushroom takes to regenerate. And once we reach the end of the animation, we mark for destroy. And once it's destroyed, the mushroom manager goes through the regen process again. And it looks for the next damaged mushroom and tells that one to regenerate. And then once that starts to regenerate, it creates a new regen. And once that regen goes away, it looks for the next mushroom. And it's a loop, basically. So the mushroom regen works with the mushroom field to regenerate the mushrooms over multiple frames. And that was a pretty neat trick that I just wanted to show off very quickly.